And can you tell us about a time that you made an unpopular decision?
Gee. Football. That was one. We felt that at the time it was a good thing. Evidently, some people didn't think it was a good thing. Having seen the homecoming game last year, it seems like a good thing. It took people a little while to come around to it. We could have done it better. Hindsight, of course, is always 20/20, and there would have been probably better ways to do it. There was a perception out there that we did it underhandedly, which we really didn't, but our PR wasn't that good, so we didn't get the story out that it wasn't underhanded. Some people misunderstood the initial vote and assumed that it was a referendum on whether to have football or not. What it was to fund it that year or not. They thought it was a now or never type vote. It really wasn't. But our PR was terrible for that. So I'd say that was probably our biggest mistake.
Good evening, Ed.
Hello.
I'll resist the urge to ask you how your years on the board prepared you for your role as a soccer referee, but I'm sure there are a lot of parallels. Instead, I'll ask you, why don't you explain for us how you view the role of a board member and as compared to the role and duties of the superintendent and district staff?
Board member sets policy and sets guidelines. The superintendent is charged, and his staff, his central office staff, are charged with the day-to-day running of the district. You have your voluminous policy manual that basically controls every single aspect of the whole district's operation, and you basically hold the superintendent accountable to follow those policies. If a policy is not working, you have meetings, you discuss why it's not working, and you change them. But you're not, a board member's role is not to get into the nitty-gritty operation of the school. It's basically removed from that. You set goals and objectives for the superintendent and for the district, and then you monitor that those are being followed.
Thank you.
Good evening, Mr. Gainsborg. Can you tell us what would be the area of your steepest learning curve?
What's happened in the last 4 months? I think that's probably the one advantage I have is that I've done this for 9 years, so the mechanics of how a board operates I don't have to learn. How a meeting runs I don't have to learn. The state laws I don't have to learn. I just need to basically get caught up to speed on where everybody is in the last 4 to 6 months.
Mr. Gainsborg, are there any concluding comments you wish to share with the staff of the board?
I just want to reemphasize that I think that, and I don't want to pat myself on the back too much, but I would bring some experience to the board. Not that you guys are inexperienced or all amateurs or anything like that. I'm not implying that at all. I would bring a historical perspective. 9 years back, a lot of things have happened that may be festering in underground that I would know about, that you guys may be surprised that it's out there somewhere. The second thing is that I would be able to start right away and have no learning curve, as I was just implying. I wouldn't be the ninth wheel. I'd be able to keep up with all of you right where you are, and we can move forward to getting the new superintendent, getting budget season's coming real soon. So that's another big learning curve if you've never been through a budget season of what all those lines and everything are in those charts. I know I've got that background, so I know what's there, what to expect, and with the facilities referendum, I'd be perfectly positioned to help out with that. I think I know what buildings need.
Thank you very much for your interest.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, the board will go into executive session to discuss the various board member candidates. After that, we will hopefully return to open session and vote on a board member to replace Mr. Mitchell. We need a motion to go into executive session.
So moved.
Second.
In favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. We will move next door? Yeah.